Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Okay, y'all know what this is. This is a box. I was going through my videos and I was like, oh my gosh, I never did an unboxing of the May junk journal box. So here it is. So the theme for the box was Grandma's Kitchen. I am just going to take this whole stack out and then we can go through it, because trying to maneuver and manhandle the box is never easy. So the box is just a necessary evil. Okay, so the theme was Grandma's Kitchen, and this is how it's packaged. Now, this is how it's packaged. However, I cannot promise you it will look neat when you get it. Our postal system does not care about your packages, and they will get tossed all around. But anyway, so this is a little safety pin charm, and on the charm, I'm trying to make it to where y'all can see, is a cookbook, a whisk, and a measuring cup. And it's so super cute, and it can hang off of anything that you choose, or you can just keep it to the side to yourself. So that is one of the surprise items. So, okay, I'm not even gonna worry. This is some yellow lace, and it does have some sequins on it, but I will tell you, if you don't like the sequins, you can cut it off and it will not affect the lace at all. Like, you can just take little scissors and pop in between all those threads, and yeah, you can just easily pop off the sequins if you don't like it. Some people do, some people don't, but I love the yellow. So that is the lace, and it's an entire yard. So this is 3 feet of lace. Then you have the tissue paper and the little sticker to hold it together. Now, tissue paper, don't forget you can use that in all your crafts. So I am just going to do it like this. Okay. First things first, this is the card that comes with it. So you can use this as a journal card. On the back, it does tell you what is included. But then you can just cover this with paper or whatever you want and use it as a journaling card if you would like. So this does come with a 20-page main kit, a 10-page add-on kit, so that's 30 pages, already cut for you, so everything is already cut, a decorative card, 2 ephemera packs, a policy envelope with a kitchen conversion chart. That is one of the special items. The unique charm pin, that is one of the special items. You get 4 pieces of you get 1 piece of vellum with 4 images, so you can cut it however you want. Coffee dyed paper and authentic vintage items, beautiful packaging. And all the items in this box, including the box and packaging, can be used for your junk journals and planners. So everything in here can be used, including the box. So if you don't know how to use the box, you can use it for storage. One of my favorite things to do is to tear the things and create the little, like, I use this to make lines on my stuff. Corrugated. So it's corrugated cardboard. So I just tear it, and I have different sizes. So I have all kinds of different sizes that I use for stamping lines and what have you on my journal cards. Okay, so this is, do we want to start biggest? I'm going to start biggest to largest. So let me gather up these items. Let's start with the vintage pack. Let's just do that. So this is the vintage pack, and in this pack you will find all kinds of vintage items. This is from a Sears and Roebuck catalog. This is from another book This is a from a newspaper from 1938. There are some other papers in here, and then the coffee dyed paper. So this is a little pack of coffee dyed paper and authentic vintage items. So you get that. I'm gonna go ahead and move this too. And you know what? Let me just put this all back in the box. I keep throwing it over on my other desk, and I wonder where all the big mess comes from. Okay, next, let's go ahead and do the vellum that loves to curl because it's so humid. Let me put it, there we go. So once you put it down on your things, it doesn't curl as much, but this is the vellum. It's gorgeous. I love the vellum so much. So you have this little square you can cut out, this one, which is like a kitchen, little recipes, and another like window kitchen scene. So you can cut those 4 out and use them as pockets, as overlays, as tip-ins. I think I'm going to do a video on different ways to use vellum. I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're going to put the vellum aside. And then these are the journal pages. So these kits are designed for you to be able to create a full journal if that's what you want to do, because honestly you can cut the box up for the cover, and then there are, I'll show you. So these are like the journal pages, background pages. So here's one, and it's horizontal, so you can fold it in half, right? And all of mine have a colored backing, so that's not white. I keep it very neutral, so you can do whatever and add whatever you want to it, but it does have a backing. So there's this one, and there's this one. I know it seems like, where's the blue coming from? There's a lot of blues in here, so I did the blue to kind of match the blues that are in the actual kit. So there's this one that you can fold. The words are going the proper way. So if you fold it like this, they are going the proper way. The recipe box I thought was so cute. I love all these dishes. So I'm showing you all the horizontal ones right now. I don't know if y'all can tell because the lighting, and I can't tell on my camera, but there are very, very faint lines on here. So if you fold it like this, there's no lines here, but they will be on that side. This I thought was so stinking cool. So I took 2 recipe cards and put it on the backing. So you have the ingredients and the method. So you have that. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one next because I feel like it kind of goes with it. And then these I did like menu ideas. So you have the menus that you have. And so when you fold it to go in your journal, you have one here and then you have one there. Excuse me. And then this is just gorgeous. It is in another language, I think. It's not in English. So it folds perfectly in half. So you have that. Now these are vertical. So this is 7 horizontal pages. So if you were to fold all of them in half, right, it gives you 14 pages. But it gives you a lot of space, right? So then you can also take the coffee dyed paper that's in the pack. You can take some of the vintage papers that are in the pack and put them in there and have more pages if you want. So these are the vertical pages. I know a lot of people do different things with my kits, and so it was requested that there be vertical pages. So here's some vertical, and those 2 are double-sided. Love this so much. So there's a vertical. I know my friend Lori, who does composite notebooks a lot on her channel, and so she really likes the vertical. And I really feel like, I am so sorry, you know, the yawning. I really feel like this would be an amazing cover for one of her composite notebooks. Hear that, Lori? And then here is another vertical that you can do with what you wish. So all in all, you get 10 of these background pages. So you have 10 of those. Let me put that back over here. Okay, let me go with the things that won't fit in envelopes. This is like this can be whatever you want. You can fold it up and make an envelope. You can fold it like a trifold, however you want. So there is that. And then this is a corner pocket. I really fell in love with the gingham, but it's like the blues and the browns because it really matched this kit so well. And then you have your file folders, right? So when you fold it, the words are up. So you have your file folders. Super cute. Or you can cut these into whatever you want. I'm going to be honest with you. I am personally not a big fan of these file folders. So I just cut these off. And like I could keep this, but I cut this off and cut it down, and it can be like, already have its tab and can be like a journal card that you tuck into something. So there's different ways that you can use these items. These are the 4x6 journal cards. So she is so darn cute. And then this is a Texas sheet cake recipe. Now y'all know I'm from Texas, so I couldn't resist putting this in there. And this is also a journal card. And then meatloaf, because it's my husband's favorite. I personally can't stand meatloaf. I think it is so gross. It's the texture. I can't do the texture, but he loves it. And here is another pocket, like a slanted tall pocket. Here's another corner pocket. A bigger tag. I love these big tags. And then here is a ginormous tag that you can decorate on your own. So I try not to make everything decorative. And when I say that, like this has decoration on it already. You can always add more, but like this doesn't per se, right? So a lot of the items that are in the kit, you can decorate the tag with. Okay, so we have those. Let me set those to the side. So every one of these policy envelopes I made myself, and so they are all different. I just used different scrapbook paper to do them. So they are handmade by me, and inside you will find these really amazing conversion charts. So this is a kitchen cheat sheet. So it tells you 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon, 4 tablespoons is a quarter cup, etc., etc. So you have that one. Then you have gallon, quarts, pints, cups. So 1 gallon is 4 quarts, 8 pints, 16 cups, 126 ounces, or 3.8 liters. So this kind of gives you that overview. Sorry. Kitchen conversion chart. Again, this is going horizontally. So a cup is 16 tablespoons, is 48 teaspoons, is 8 ounces, is 240 milliliters. And then cooking temperatures: beef, pork, fish, and chicken, or poultry. I guess that could be turkey too. So these are the cooking temperatures for those type. I just thought those were super fun, and they do have, I wanted to keep it like vintagey looking, so they're not stark white. They do have like a little brownish tinge to them, including the back. I went ahead and did the back of these as well. So you have those, and then I just thought these were super fun. Little recipe cards that do, oh my goodness, I just turned into Forrest Gump. Have lemons and cherries on them. So super cute. You can add those to the your journal as well, or you can use them standalone. I'm thinking about laminating some of these and putting them in my own kitchen, but I don't cook enough, so I don't think it'd really matter. And my husband does a phenomenal job of knowing all of that stuff. Oh goodness, y'all. The weather here, it's pouring down rain. It's lightning, it's thundering. I just heard some loud thunder. So hopefully I don't lose lights. That would be great. So this is a petal envelope, and again, I really just fell in love with the gingham, but trying to keep these items not so decorative, so you can decorate them how you want. But inside is a plastic card. I call it the smusher card because that's what I use to like smush things down and, you know, get the glue where it needs to be. So it is a hard plastic card, like a gift card, but I printed on it so you can have, it matches the kit. And every box comes with one of these. I think that's a really cute collector's item, right? So you can collect all of the smushers from the boxes. So this is a petal envelope, but if you don't want to use it as a petal envelope, you can put these together and just use it as a regular envelope. You can do it like this and make it a heart. You can cut these off and just do whatever you want. So you don't have to put it back together as the petal if you do not want to. It does offer other options that you can use it for and with. So there is that. Let's go into here. So these two envelopes, again, love the blue. You can decorate them however you want. If you don't want to use these as envelopes, you can take them apart, cut them up. Again, the sky's the limit. This is your journal. You do with it what you want. I do like envelopes in my planners, good gravy, in my journals. And also for the sake of the box, it's very easy to put the things in. Okay, here we go with all the ephemera pieces. We have library cards. Those are the bigger ones. Here's some smaller ones. And then we're just going to have journal cards and all kinds of bits and pieces, right? Here's another library card. Here is a little tag. And another tag. There's a lot of tags in here. Some are decorative, some are not. And you can always add decoration over the top, right? Tags. Oh my gosh, I thought that was so gorgeous. It's a little brighter than a lot of the other stuff, but I love it. Here's another one. And then we have these old-fashioned like advertisements. And these are all journal cards or whatever you want them to be, because they're blank on the back side. And then these are seed packets. Now, it was requested that I usually glue them together. But it was requested not to glue them together because people like to cut them up and use them as different things. So I did fold them, and then all you would have to do is add a tad of glue on the side and on the bottom, and then you'll have a seed packet. But if you want to use this as something else, then you can just open it up, cut whatever you want, and use it that way. So I do listen when people tell me, hey, is there any way that, you know, this can be a thing? So this is another seed packet that is folded for you, and all you have to do is glue it. Okay, so that is that. That is it for this one. I'm just putting these back in there because it's easier for me to keep track of. Alright, and then we have this larger envelope, so it has larger items in it. Situate my fan over here, it's not blowing on my face. So we have, I call them top notch. I know they're thumb notch, but that just sounds weird. So I just call it a top notch. So these are pockets. And again, you can always cut this off, make it whatever you want. There are no rules, none at all. So we have these four. Here is the other large, I knew there was 4 of these, large library card. And then we have these kind of curved pocket, curved top pockets. So we have those. I did start paper clipping these together. Now, I'm going to say that to last. You have this slanted pocket and then another slanted pocket, and I made them going the opposite direction. And then here are some more corner pockets. And I also made these to where they could go on opposite pages. There is that pocket, and then these. So they're just various different pocket shapes. You don't have to use these as pockets. You can use them as whatever you want. So I'm going to put these in, and then I'm going to explain these. So these are, they're intention is to be layered pockets. However, again, I go back to you can use them however you want. But before I like the first box or two, I didn't paper clip these together. So people had no idea that they were meant to be together if you so choose. So you just lay this one down, and then this one stacks on top, so you have a little pocket, and then this one stacks like that. So theoretically you have a pocket back here, so 1, 2, 3 pockets. Now you can make these as far apart as you want, so if you want this to be a super deep pocket, you can bring this down and then this one down so it's longer. You can make it shorter by honestly just stacking it on top of each other. So you would have like a very close stack pocket. So however you want to use these, sky's the limit. And plus you get this cute little tiny paper clip. Yeah, a lot of people, I was like watching unboxings or people using my boxes, and I was like, oh, they have no idea. Like, why would you, right? Like, they just look like long journal cards by themselves. So they are clipped together for you to use however you wish, but that way you know. Okay, this is, so that is all of those things. These are all ephemera pieces, and I say ephemera like little decorative pieces. So we do have some stamp shapes, all kinds of different things. Okay, can we just, she didn't cut very well, did she? Come on. There we go. Can we just, with this, okay, paper, go away. With this little old lady, oh my gosh, I found the cutest little grandmas, and I couldn't resist. I just could not resist using them. Let me know what you think about the little grandmas in the kitchen. I love them so, so much. Then we have, you know, utensils and pots and pans, and we have a menu board, a rolling pin, and the infamous chicken. Obviously, you have to have a bread box. Cast iron skillet, eggs in a basket, some china, jam, and what would Grandma's kitchen be without one of those cuckoo clocks? Another chicken, some napkins, another grandma cooking. That reminds me of my grandmother. This reminds me of how I'm going to be as a grandmother. I am a grandmother already, a Nana. And sometimes I do feel like that. A little apron and a towel. Coffee pots. We have flour and tea and more clocks. Uh-oh. What else? Refrigerator. It's actually an ice box. So, I mean, I did quite a few of certain ones that I thought would just be popular. We have a pie and more stamps. So, and we have the tabs. So we have the whale tail and the regular shape tabs. Smaller rolling pins. I'm not going to just list all of these off, but y'all can kind of see all the things that are in here. A ton of the butter in a butter dish, and obviously the coffee grinder. So this is all, not all the ephemera, because I have 2 ephemera packs over here that also come. So, and then we have this really big puzzle piece. There are people who just love using puzzle pieces. We have the pickles. I like decorating puzzle pieces. I think they're fun. Another puzzle piece. We have the cups. We have the grandma and that. So this is all the ephemera that is with it. And it goes back in here. And then we have the 2 ephemera packs. So these are Grandma's recipes. Now, you know, don't forget you can use these glycine bags in your journals as well. These are all different kinds of recipes. Some are in English, some are not. But I thought they were so fun. They just remind me, I mean, they're vintage. They remind me of the old recipes that my grandma used to have. Cut them out of magazines and all the things. Meatloaf. I don't know. I don't understand. Maybe it's another language. But anyway, so you have a whole stack of those recipes, which are so much fun, and you can do so many things with these in your journals. I know I keep saying that, but I know if you're a newbie, I know sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around. I don't know what I would do with those, so I try to give like some examples, right? Okay, and here is Grandma's kitchen. So now, we all had different grandmas from different places, different walks of life. Some were city grandmas, some were country grandmas. So I tried to capture, you know, the different types. So there's a lot of window scenes, because I don't know about you, but that is the one thing, I swear almost every house back in the day was built with a window in the kitchen, whether it faced the front or the back. There was a window in the kitchen. Now my grandmother's faced the backyard, which she was an amazing gardener. And so her backyard was always full of amazing things to look at and to see. Now, I have a kitchen window and it faces my backyard. However, I am not a gardener, so there's not a whole lot to see in my backyard. Except when the cats go out there. But because the cats go out there, we don't have very many critters. Oops. Alright, so this is Grandma's kitchen. So we have window scenes, we have, you know, the tabletop, we have the bread basket, we have all kinds of stuff. This is just pretty. We have the cutting board with stuff going on. We have the pantry with all the canned goods, jars that they did themselves. So that is that. So that concludes that ephemera pack. So you get 2 ephemera packs plus all the extra ephemera. So the ephemera packs go with the theme, but you won't find those items in the other, with the other ephemera. I make this like separate. So the recipe cards and the Grandma's kitchen are separate. So I would love to hear your thoughts. There are, I think as of right now, there are 3 boxes left, and that's it. So I think there's only 3 of these boxes left, and I do not, once they're gone, they're gone. I can't reproduce them. Now what does happen though is patrons, I think the Jasmine level and up, the digitals of these will be available on Patreon. So patrons will have access to the digitals, but this won't come out to the public as a digital for a year. So if this is something you're looking for and you really want, I do have a few boxes. If you would like to just print the stuff out yourself, join my Patreon. And I think that's it, guys. So let me know what you think. You do get a lot of stuff. And this is handmade and curated by me. None of this stuff is like pre-bought. Like I did buy the charms and I bought the clip, but I put this together myself, right? I put these together by myself with all the things. I create these kits myself. I take various different images from various different places, and it's all on the up and up. And I combine a bunch of things together to make something that is authentic. So this right here, you will not find, like this entire kit and how it is put together, you will not find anywhere else. And you may find some of the images here, some of the images there, but you won't find them combined together. Because that's how I roll. I want you to have something that is unique and that I put a lot of thought and work into. So I don't just go purchase all of this stuff. I use my silhouette, so I print and cut every single thing that goes in your boxes. And I just think it's important for you to know that. There are other boxes out there that if you do enjoy the pre-made stuff and just, you know, the stickers and the pet tapes and all of that kind of stuff, and I know that is a lot of people's thing. There are other boxes that offer that. This box that you get from me is going to offer you authentic, homemade, handmade items. So there we go. Alright guys, you know what to do. You know the drill. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and don't forget to visit the website if you're interested in this or anything else. The new box will be coming oh my gosh, Stephanie. June 3rd, which is Monday. The pre-order will be open up for the July box, which is a pirate theme, and I've already started working on it, and OMG. It is so amazing. Oh my gosh. I am having so much fun creating that kit, and the things, the extra fun stuff that's going to be in there is going to blow your mind. So if pirates is your thing, that is a box you're not going to want to miss out on. I know those boxes are going to go super fast. Just like my Roaring 20s went super fast. The Paris went super fast. There's just certain things that people really just gravitate to. I did this in honor of my grandma. And I know a lot of people like to do like cooking journals and stuff like that. So anyway, I know I told you I'll do all this stuff at the end, and then I kept jibber jabbering on. Anyway, until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.